We're gonna skate to one song only.
So how do you portray different emotions and feelings on film without the use of a physical voice? You can do so through the voice of video production. So let's go through some of the types of shots and camera angles first, and then later we'll go through the reasons why you might want to use them. First up is the long shot. This shot shows the entirety of a subject. For instance, on a person, it'd be head to toe. Next is the medium shot, which is about from the hips up on a person. After that, we're moving closer to a medium close-up, which is from the chest up. The close-up will be from the shoulders up, and then finally, there's an extreme close-up. An extreme close-up will fill the entire screen completely with your subject. Next are angles. First is a low angle, which is below an actor's eye level. By placing the camera lower, you are making the actor seem larger than the audience. It gives the actor a sense of power. You can of course take this to an extreme level, putting the camera even lower on an actor, and this will make the actor seem way above the audience. Next is a high angle, which is where the camera is placed above an actor's eye level. This can be used so that the actor seems insignificant or weak since the audience is visually seeing them as smaller. An extreme level of this will be a bird's eye view, where the camera is looking directly down on the head of the actor. The last type of angle is called the Dutch, or oblique angle. This is where the camera is not level but instead tilted. This can give the feeling that something is wrong. This will enforce an odd feeling to the audience. There are also many different ways to move the camera. The first being the basic pan, which is where you have the camera set on a flat surface or a tripod and you move the camera to the left or to the right in place. Next is a tilt, which is where you move your camera lens up or down with either tripod or the cameraman standing still. The camera lens is essentially the eyes of your audience. You have complete control over what the audience sees and feels. So what you do with your camera can have a big impact on what your audience feels. So let's say you want the audience to feel connected to the actor and really feel the emotion that you're portraying. Then you might want to go with the close-up. This makes it seem personal and meaningful. But if you want the audience to feel a little disconnected, you could use a wider shot. You can also use things called foreground objects, which are anything that stands between the audience and the main subject you want the audience to focus on. This could suggest the actor is hiding something or that they're trapped because visually there is nowhere to go. Then if you want the actor to seem lonely or sad, you might want to cut to a long shot. This will distance your actor from the audience. Here we have the actor all alone in a wide open shot with no one around. Finally, there's depth of field. This is one of the easiest ways to have your audience focus on what you want them to see. Music is a large part of video production, and adding in certain types of music can give the audience different emotions running through their minds. For instance, the song gives the audience a sense of sadness. The way you add color to a shot can also help show what you want the audience to feel. For instance, if you want the audience to feel like your movie is sci-fi based, you may want to add a lot of blue and green into your shot, making it look like a sci-fi film. There are many more techniques that are used to portray emotions and feelings through video production. These are the basic ones. The trick is to use and combine all of the techniques together to create one single masterpiece that is appealing to the audience.